Hi everyone, Lisa Haven here. As you are now aware, President Trump has officially met with the North Korean dictator Kim Jong-un, and thankfully he is alive and well, and I encourage you to keep the president in prayer during this time. But either way, what I want to do is break down the entire event so you get all the details raw as they are, because the mainstream media likes to share everything in pieces. So I've got a whole report, everything from Rodman crying to, well, the agreement of denuclearization. So the first report that I want to show you here is from newstrust.org. It's a Reuters Foundation news site, but it's headlined, Historic Trump-Kim Summit Ends with a promise, light on substance. The report goes on to highlight a few important facts. North Korea was to get security in exchange for that denuclearization. A statement or the agreement omitted any mention of sanctions on the North Korea meaning sanctions are going to remain in North Korea. No details on exactly how denuclearization will be achieved. Now, it goes on to state that President Trump committed to provide security guarantees to the DPRK, and Chairman Kim Jong-un reaffirmed his firm and unwavering commitment to complete denuclearization of the Korean Peninsula. It goes on a little further in the report. Trump later told a news conference he expected the denuclearization process to start very, very quickly, and it would be verified by having a lot of people in North Korea. U.S. Secretary of State Mike Pompeo and North Korean officials would hold follow-up negotiations at their earliest possible date, the statement said, despite Kim announcing that North Korea was destroying a major missile engine testing site. Trump said sanctions on North Korea would stay in place for now. Now, a secondary article was also published by that same website, this one titled, Trump Surprises with Pledge to End Military Exercise in South Korea. U.S. President Donald Trump's declaration on Tuesday that he intended to end joint military exercises in Korea seemed to be news both to South Korea and the U.S. military officials. Trump made the remarks at a news conference after his summit with North Korean leader Kim Jong-un in Singapore, calling war games expensive and provocative. In a nutshell, President Trump and North Korean dictator Kim Jong-un signed an agreement that day in which they agreed on Kim's side to denuclearize the peninsula, and Donald Trump promised him security, not only security, but also to end the military exercises in South Korea, or he pledged to end those in South Korea. He also said that sanctions would remain for now. Interesting little tie there, but here's another tidbit that the mainstream media isn't telling you about that meeting. And check out this report. This is from the dailymail.co.uk, and it's titled, They Have Great Beaches. Trump included image of Miami when he showed Kim a video about North Korea's future. He said to the dictator could develop condos or hotels if he keeps the nuclear promises, and then sanctions would come off. It goes on to state that Donald Trump included a Hollywood-produced video in his presentation to Kim Jong-un during the nuclear talks in Singapore. The 4-minute film showed Kim as a leader at a crossroads and urged him to choose a more economically and technologically open future. Part of the footage included a wide shot of a beach and an image of speedboats. Trump said he saw the video and thought North Korea had great beaches and is suited perfectly between the economic powers of China and South Korea. Interesting. This is a very bold move by the President of the United States of America, because let's be frank, he's a businessman. So he thinks very business-minded, and if Kim is attempting to get more economically sound and raise a little more money for his country, this is a way in which he can do that. But the waters have to be calm, because as we know, there is a lot of mistreatment from Kim Jong-un to his people. And it's very terrifying, the propaganda and the amount of things that he pushes on his citizens. And it just has to stop, in my opinion. But step 1, denuclearize. Step 2, get better treatment for his people. Now, here's one other report kind of in the conclusion of what did Donald Trump think in the end? Did he actually trust Kim Jong-un or not? Well, check out this report, and this is from tpm.com, but Trump said in conclusion that he trusts talented Kim. I know when somebody wants a deal. Interesting. So at least as it sits for now, Donald Trump is taking Kim Jong-un at his word. One last little piece to the puzzle that I wanted to include is Dennis Rodman. He's a bit of a crazy guy, but anyhow, as we know, during Obama's administration, he went to visit Kim Jong-un, came home, and was threatened in his home on multiple occasions for befriending the dictator. Well, now he's in tears, crying, well, wearing a MAGA hat, and crying because of the relationships between Trump and North Korea. But don't take my word for it. Check out this report, and this is on www.foxnews.com. Weeping Dennis Rodman praises Trump's meeting with his friend Kim Jong-un and blasts Obama for ignoring him. The report states Dennis Rodman, the former NBA star and longtime friend of Kim Jong-un, who has visited North Korea several times, broke down in tears during a televised interview early Tuesday as Trump and Kim held a historic meeting in a hotel at Singapore's Sentosa Island. In a dramatic interview with Communist News Network's Chris Como that quickly became emotionally charged, Rodman, wearing a Make America Great Again hat, blasted Barack Obama for not taking the North Korean leader seriously. In a nutshell, lots of things happened at this event. Ultimately, I am glad that so far President Trump is well, and our prayers have been answered so far. So continue to keep the administration in prayer. Continue to fight against the New World Order and the globalist regimes. And well, we'll see what happens from here on out. I'd love to get your comments and concerns. What did you take? What do you think? Is this a good deal, a non-good deal? The way that I sit on it is, well, you know, it's a start. Whether or not it will actually be held or what will happen going forward, only time will tell. Well, thanks again for tuning in. I'm Lisa Haven, and don't forget to check out my partner at noblegoldinvestments.com. All the information is below, some amazing discounts there, but make sure you're converting your 401ks into a Roth IRA or simply stocking up on gold, silver, and precious metals. I'm Lisa Haven, signing out.